Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbook? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. Well, I'm not afraid to hit a child. Okay, we're not gonna go. I'm not gonna say the last one. Because, no lawsuits. Alright. So, bad cop, we don't have time for games here. Here we go. Oh, he liked that. Whatever it is, it goes back to the touch tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Huh?
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Exactly. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where was he? Where he was going to die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where... Oh, and hands where I can see him. Or we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of small tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plants life surround us. Look over here. Hugo points... was it supposed to be to some? Points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Oh, whoa. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a whole new level, doesn't it? Hey, kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse. Wow, I can't even say it. Seahorse giving birth. A lone murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phone. Fun fact. Male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Oh, damn. Man, we thought we had it hard. What do you mean we? I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many of thousands of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. I agree. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Good way of seeing it. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Agree to. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit, of course. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Oh my gosh, hell yes. Oh. Our group of kids run around the exhibit. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Manchego.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend, obviously. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, I have an announcement. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stare at Hugo confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of cold air. Psst. Hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in there. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular beliefs, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates, with some expectations. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, bribe her. Ooh, okay, this is a tough one because we did say we're playing like the bad cop. But also at the same time, I don't know if bribing her or try to relate to her. I mean, I don't want to bribe her. That's like a bad lesson. Laying down the law. Oh, goodness gracious, this is tough.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, let's see if try to relate to her works. I think back to the time I released all of the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money. Give me money. I will give you 20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, we'll give it. Well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have 12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. Oh, so I ended up bribing her anyways. What the hell? We moved to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds.
Block that bird.
How? Oh, this is how you block them. Okay, so I got one escaped. I really didn't know what to do. So I see that's the girl. Oh my gosh, this one. Yes, then stay back. Stay back. No. I said no. Oh my gosh, so many of them. Oh jeez. And only one escaped. No, no.
Drive that team.
Oh my gosh. She got it. Damn. Even though 2 of them escaped. I mean, not bad. How did I do? Oh, okay. I got a good grade for that. That's good. Can't complain much about it. Did good. Whew. Glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what are you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? you would have had a dead penguins on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me 8.
Sweet manchego.
What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose, so that they can compare animal thief notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly. James, did you just bribe a child? I tried a nice approach and I bribed the child. I don't know what she's talking about. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. I'll say this. Yeah, listen, man. We've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. Then me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. I mean, I tried and made it work somehow. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is unushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out of the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the bus, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, James, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There is nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. I'll pick that. Oh, snapples! Okay, great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. Ooh. Okay, I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where's the pandas at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You gotta go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Oh.
I'm surprised he helped completely covert up. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You will learn when you become a father. Ooh. Let's see. I'm assuming S.
I'm JK rolling with the light.
JK rolling with the light. Got it. Okay, so we got good, respect, Tweed, Hemingway, touch tank, good cop. Got it. So everything went well with him.
Welcome.
Awesome.
You've got dads.
Ooh, who is DB? James, listen, this is you from the past. What? Whoa, how'd this happen? What? What is going on? Okay, I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me protecting my own anxiety about being judged unto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good. Me. Okay, so we're buying ice cream. Did not know. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. Woo! One of the best things to do. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. Yes, she loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Amanda Panda is my girl. I love and I'm obsessed with the cookie dough ice cream. Can't go wrong with that. Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right?
A few moments later.
I'll say I'm cool. I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? No, help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20, will you buy me e-liquid? James? Ernest. What's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran razapple vortex. He'll know what it is. What the hell? I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of the cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for a blue crazy boy star, but can't see to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Oh, wait a minute. Are you trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. You darn tootin'. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you 25? Dude, no, go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust the child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. Don't listen to that. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window out to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Whoa, Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? Let me see. I'm friends with his dad. My daughter goes to school with him. Never met. No, I'll say I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. This guy and his freaking stories. Okay, here we go. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland, scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week, thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life, just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I would end you. Hey, James, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure. I love how James is like, kid, like I will don't make me. Okay, Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket, put the rest of my pocket. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, James. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. I mean, he's not wrong. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, James. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Ooh, well, he came to save
Welcome.
the evening.
You've got dads.
Ooh, more dad interactions. Let's see. Who should I go to next? I think we should do Robert, since, you know, he helped us. All right, so his name is Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know, it will use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Gun. Oh boy. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Oh my goodness. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. You spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay, this person is pretty interesting, to say the least. But here we go. Here we go. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbod. I like how James is just going for it, you know? He's just like, I want to hang out with this guy. So let me just contact him. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? Well, we saw him after the cookout. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Don't watch cat videos on the internet. No thumb twiddling, okay? We're gonna watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. Good. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he responded yet. If he didn't, let it go. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Yeah, I might as well make the best of my day. Exactly. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Oh, the History Channel, Food Channel game show. I love the Food Channel. Okay. Ooh, meat hell is on. You have a 10-minute to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon, meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for the old Chef Dean to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard. No, let's make a sandwich. No. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich, a lost art. I admired my work for a second before I clumsily dropped the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? Oh, no, hell no. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Gross. Wait, I'm a wreck. Yes, I finished my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. Welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to the song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. Yeah, I don't remember the song at all. I managed to barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What do you have in front of you? It's a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar they might glaze with creme fraiche. What? Of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check that book. It's a message from Robert. Okay, you up? What you do? Is he really giving you the freaking No. What does that mean? What are you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm watching a television with my daughter. I'm working on my motorcycle. I'm gonna say I'm just chilling, although I wouldn't respond right away. I type back just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Well, thanks for making me look cool, Amanda. It'll make you look cooler. A couple of moments pass by, another message pops up. Alright. Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living. With ice cream. And traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim's and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out of the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Aw, that's nice. Okay. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowds of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, ahoy there, Skipper. What is she doing there? Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh, man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Was she, though? Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Ooh, beer, something tropical. Whiskey straight up. I'm a whiskey person. I mean, I like beer, but whiskey. A dad after my own heart, huh? Ah! Good job. Okay, Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots, almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. Woo! What? What?
Oh.
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, all right. We all leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Oh.
Irish Hour Drinking, an Irish pub. So the name of the pub is Irish Hour Drinking. Got it. Oh, a good pun, and the whiskey is the whiskey to my heart. Lady puns are the lowest form of humor, James. Try harder. Ouch, am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. Well, thanks, Robert. We walk into Irish Hour Drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Do they make fruity Irish cocktails? Let's see. Would I get crazy if I have another whiskey? So either whiskey hasn't failed me yet, or beer might be good. But, you know, let's not get too crazy. So let's, oh, he liked that too. Again, I respect your lifestyle decisions. While I may not necessarily agree with them, still though, my question was rhetorical. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garnished green booth. Mary slides in and, what is it? Siddles up. Oh, was it supposed to be saddles up next to Robert? Maybe. Which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. Well, that put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, James, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? No. You don't just grab my drink and just drink it like that. What the hell? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender as I head back to see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pop brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah, blah, blah. So what you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? What? No, I am a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds? I'll say you with the feds. Yeah. I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take that, take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Oh, what? Even I'm like, what? Remember, you come at the king, and you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Oh. Robert giggles helplessly. We made Robert laugh. Okay.